It was pretty scintillating today. Sunday, Scottish Premiership action. We've seen the likes of Aberdeen defeat St Mirren 3-1. Hell, we saw St Johnstone beat the mighty Killie 3-0. What a crazy day. But Chris Sutton has gave us thoughts on Celtic's display, which of course we covered earlier on the channel in a watch along. Had my fingers crossed for Hibs, but sadly they let me down. They let me down. They let themselves down, and you know what? That's who they let themselves down the most, man. Hibs are just an absolute mess, and we'll have a few wee fids coming soon about Hibs regarding other pundits getting stuck in, probably regarding a managerial search, because I look at this Hibs team and it's just so bleak for them. But a team that's looking pretty good is Celtic, and this is exactly what Chris Sutton had to say on Celtic and Hibs in a post-match tweet. Of course, he was doing commentary, and I quote, "Phenomenal first half from Celtic. McGregor's goal was sensational." Clap. Hibs, slightly better second half, but as per patience is required with the new manager David Gray. Another centre forward is required immediately for Celtic. Mind they can't keep risking with just Kyogo. End of quote. Well, a few things to dissect there. It was a brilliant first half for Celtic. You're not going to find many people to disagree with that. But at the same time, Hibs were really, really poor. Really poor, man. Like, Hibs didn't even turn up to play football. I don't even know what Hibs turned up to do. They turned up to get beat. The way they were playing around the back, man. Absolutely mental. Cal McGregor's goal was sensational, according to Chris Sutton. But was it the best goal of the weekend, according to Chris Sutton? I mean, well, I think I'll have to watch Sports Scene. I haven't seen all the other goals, especially. I mean, I've seen the Ross County and the Dundee United goals. There's nothing really special in there. Maybe apart from the humongous miss at the start of the game, which I've no idea, to be honest. They've done that. Anyway, moving on. I digress. I guess it could have been a screamer in the Aberdeen St Mirren game or the St Johnstone 3 goals, but it's probably, for my eyes, probably between Tierney and Callum McGregor. On the stream earlier, we had a bit of banter, guys, didn't we? The subscribers, and I gave the nod to Callum McGregor. Did I? No, I gave it to Tierney. Reel it in. Almost forgot myself there, but here, 2 great goals. Can't really complain either way if you went with one goal over the other. Hibs, as he says, they were slightly better in the second half, but you'd expect that. The first half was that bad. Like, how could Hibs realistically have come in any worse? He says, though, patience is required with new manager David Gray. Well, yeah, but it depends how bad it gets. They're sitting with rock bottom of the league. No points, -5 goal difference. I believe they're the only team with no points. Hibs are falling apart again. How long will the patience run for, though, at the end of the day? Let's see here. He says, another centre forward is required immediately for Celtic. Mind they can't keep risking with just Kyogo. It is a fair thing to say. You can't just keep risking with Kyogo. We've seen today that Kyogo's potentially picked up that knock there, whether it be with shoulder, wrist, whatever. And the fact of the matter is this: yes, Celtic are fortunate they don't have any Champions League qualifiers, but there will come a point in the season where you are playing like every 3-4 days, and that's going to cost you. Now, obviously, they've got a bit of time off. I believe the Celtic play next Saturday, or is it next Sunday? Let's just give a wee cheeky look ahead here, and call a spade a spade. Rangers are definitely the 17th, so let's see. On the 16th, there's not much on, but as we move into Saturday, let's see. Obviously, the English football returns. That's going to be the little hype there. Scottish League Cup, yeah. So Rangers is a 5:45 kick-off against St Johnstone. Very weird time there. And then as we move on into the Sunday, that is when Hibs play Celtic at Parkhead. So it's going to be much tougher this time around, considering the fact it's actually at Parkhead. You thought if Hibs were going to do anything, it'd be Easter Road. You hear the stats that Celtic have only won 4 at their last 15 trips to Easter Road, and it's like, look how easy it was. Like, Hibs pretty much whipped out the red carpet the day and went, go ahead, you park over there, son, it's alright. Embarrassing. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for Chris Sutton. What do you think of his thoughts on Celtic and Davy Gray? Can Davy Gray, can he last? I'm going to say no.